the Vegan Hooper here. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on a move that I was messing around with, and once I realized what I did, I was excited, and I'll be teaching it to you today. It is a coin flip smear isolation versus a extension isolation. So I know it sounds like a lot, but it's pretty simple. So if you're having a beautiful day and you have a set of twins, then let's jump right in. So we're going to begin with the right hoop. The right hoop has an inside grip. It's at 4 o'clock and your thumb is pointing up. You're going to do sort of a half of the bottom of the isolation, and when you get to 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, basically where you want to begin to flip your hand over, instead of flipping your hand over, what you're going to do is drop the hoop while you move your arm to the side a little bit. So you're not going to drop the hoop in front of you, you're going to sort of drop it over to your right side a little bit while your arm is going up like you're doing an extension. So practice letting go, extension, grabbing. Now in an extension, the bottom part where you let the hoop ride on the back of your hand with a curved, with your fingers curved up so that it's in a cradle, it's sort of like that, except the hoop is riding on your wrist while you're doing this, and you're still going to do this with your fingers somewhat, so that just in case it falls off your wrist, which it won't because of centripetal force, it's just good to have your fingers like this. So half of the isolation down to 6, let go near your side, up, and grab, okay? Now practice doing that, but instead of grabbing the hoop up here, what you're going to do is you're going to sort of open your hand up like Spider-Man and then immediately grab the hoop, okay? Let go, open, grab. Let go, open, grab. Let go, open, grab. Let go, open, grab. Open, grab, okay? So isolate down, let go near your side, extension, grab the hoop where you would usually fold the hoop over your hand to do the isolation, so at 12 o'clock, and then you're going to bring your elbow down so that the hoop is framing you again, and now you're back to start to isolate at the bottom again. So I know it sounds like a lot, but if you practice letting go at your side and extending and grabbing, then you will have no problem getting this. And also, if you look in a mirror, it's very, very helpful. Make sure you grab your elbow back to start to isolate again. You want the hoop framing your body. Arms stretched out like you're doing a normal isolation. When you get to 6 or 7 o'clock, let the hoop roll down on the left side of you, drag up with the extension hand, but it's riding on your wrist. Then you're going to grab it, and before you grab it, you sort of do like a little Spider-Man thing just to stop. It sort of stops the hoop a little bit. Or it gets your hand from doing this into grabbing it, okay? So it just is like this. And then you grab it, bring the hoop down, and isolate again. So practice going slow, and then practice going fast. And this is the isolation extension thing that your right hand is doing. So now let's talk about what the left hand is doing. Your hand is also going to start at 4 o'clock. The hoop is framing your body, so it's in front of you, but your thumb is pointing down with an inside grip. So your right is pointing up, your left is pointing down. What you're going to do is half of the bottom of the isolation until you get to the point where you can't go any further and you want to flip it, but instead of flipping it, you're going to fold the hoop back. It's going to touch your left shoulder, and then you're going to bring your hand up so the wrist is facing you, and now the hoop is touching my right shoulder, my middle of my back, my left shoulder, middle of my back, left shoulder. Now my elbow's pointing up, and I'm going to push the hoop down until it's in front of me, and now I'm back to start to isolate again. Fold, left shoulder, middle, right shoulder, in front. Once you get to your right shoulder, you can bring the hoop in front of you rather it touching you, because you want contact on your back the whole time to make this look the prettiest. So half in isolation, shoulder, back, shoulder, bring in front of you, back to start to isolate again. This is what the left hand is doing. This is a basic smear or a coin flip. This is what you do in a gyroscope. I have a tutorial for it if you do not know how to do this. And let's jump on into doing two hands. Alright, so now we're going to incorporate both hands, both hoops, okay? So remember, both hands are going to start at 4 o'clock-ish on the hoop. So get your right hand in the correct spot and stretch your arm out like this. And then take your left hand and put your wrist on top of your other wrist, okay? This is how you begin it. Both hands are in the same spot, and you have this layered effect with the hoops, and it looks very pretty, okay? Now, like I said before, my right thumb is pointing up and is in front. My left thumb is pointing down and is behind, okay? And it has this cool layered effect. So practice first isolating both hoops at the same time. I do this a lot. I think it looks really cool. My hands are in the same spot. And if it's uncomfortable to have your hands on top of each other, put your left hand, which is behind, next to the hoop, next to your right hand. So you have crisscrossed wrists, okay? But keep the hoops layered by pressing your left hoop over a little bit. Half of an isolation. Now what we're going to do now, when we get to about 7 o'clock, is I'm going to let go of my front hoop, which is my right hoop, and let go to begin the extension, okay? And as I let go, I'm going to smear my hoop that's closest to me, my left hand, to my shoulder. Okay? Now, this is going to be quick. This move is quick with my right hand. So I want my smear that's touching my back quick, okay? So do the back part quick, and then this, your right hand will come down, and then you can meet it again, okay? So half of an isolation, let go, do your smear quick while you do this quick, and now your hands are back to start to isolate again. Now, if you're having problems with your hoop hitting your arm, then let go of your extension hand before your smear hand, so that it has, because I believe the smear is quicker than this, so let go of your right arm quicker, or sooner, I'm sorry. So let go of it around 6 o'clock, and then begin your smear at 7 when you get to 7 o'clock. Okay? And that's it, folks. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do this without a mirror, just like most moves. I think it looks super cool. You can mix it with this. I begin by doing this. Then I'll do a couple of these. Then you could go into this again and do a normal gyroscope. Okay, so sky's the limit. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed teaching you this move. I'm full of ideas lately, and I also have 2 tutorials, knee hooping and the windmill, that I want to make soon for 2 requests that I had. Those will be coming soon, guys. Thank you for waiting. I just want to say I now have a GoFundMe account happening so that I could save money to get equipment to make beautiful YouTube videos so that I could edit properly and film properly. So I will leave that in my description box if you would like to click on the link. Nothing is too small. Also, I do want to leave people's names that have already funded me. Thank you so much for getting me closer to my dream. I really appreciate it. And if you have any requests for tutorials, leave it in the comment box or tag me on Instagram at Miss Maynard Keenan. I would love to teach you what you want to learn. And have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace.